Microphone check, microphone check. Let's get that music down a bit. Top of the morning, G Takaoka 01 and Jason. Cool. So, Bitcoin sitting under some. What am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say is above us is a 15-minute high on Bitcoin, and so if we were to break that bullishly, that would return 15-minute structured bullish. That would imply an order flow objective of like this high right here. So I'd be looking for rejections in this area. Slight manipulation above this high for an expansion down. I think that makes sense. We did miss a chunk up here, so I think that's something I want to be aware of. So let's go ahead and clean this zone up. That was yesterday's zone. Let's make it something more like a SOA. Something like that. Too much fishing? Like literal fishing? You were out like literally fishing? Because that's cooler. That's cool. That's better. I actually got a short on this yesterday. Not that whole way. I got like this chunk here. Anyways, I wanted to peek at that Jasmine chart again. And then, of course, I want to look at whatever you guys want to look at. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. All right. What's ETH look like in these conditions? ETs. Hey, top of the morning, Luke Zaldania. Oh, fly fishing? That's even better, dude. Fly fishing's the best fishing. So much fun. Fucking love fly fishing. All right. Let's talk more about Bitcoin. I feel like I deleted this morning, but we did have demand sitting here. How did I have that marked? Swear to God. I looked at it this morning and was like, oh, that's been tagged, so we took it off the chart. Pretty close. Oh, yeah. Standard investigations must occur. Yeah. If I was a market maker, I'd still be picking up a short up here or a long down here. I wouldn't be picking up either in here. Let's take a look at maybe some higher time frame structure. Dude, I want those little highlighters to go away. Fine, don't go away. See if I care. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we broke 4-hour structure. Broke 8-hour structure. Yeah, it's implying targets of stuff. Like this and this. Music volume's okay on your guys' end, right? Not too loud? Get a compressor on this. Can we side chain it to the mic? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we want to lower attack. We want to lower attack on the compressor. Threshold, anyways. Volume's all good. Meanwhile, I was over here messing with the volume hard. Alright, y'all, what do you want to talk about, man? What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna go check up on Palantir. This position, I feel like, hasn't moved in a week. God, it's so boring. What's up with silver these days? I think silver's going to take this low again, unless this demand holds. Is NQ finally correcting after up only? I don't know. Let's take a look. Thanks for reminding me. I mean, it's still in a clear uptrend in my opinion. Would you break 1 hour structure? Broke about 1 hour structure, but we left like daily intact. Okay, not daily. Not 12 hour. Not 8 hour. 4 hour structure still intact. This candle means business. All right, well, that's it for orb. ES looks way worse. ES looks way worse. I'm not saying it looks terrible. I'm just saying it looks worse than NQ. Farcoin, cool. Look for failure right here or right here. One of the two. Boop, boop, boop. It's like disco dancing. Pow, 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 pow. I'm extending orb. I don't look at that as a sweep of orb. No way. No way, bro. What's the New York session look like on this? Yeah, this could be where the short is right here. I'm just looking to go. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I still feel like it's shortable, but you don't have any structure to really go with yet. You might have a little bit of trapped shorts at that high, but, or I mean, sorry, trapped long faces at that high, but I wouldn't feel comfortable shorting this yet. Now, if it did something cool, like that, then that might be a short, but market structure-wise, it's not ready for it yet. It erased your message? Yeah. Oh, it looks like I can click something that says view deleted message. I see a good morning. Hey, M4B34 and Josh Parr. And Luke. I said good morning to Luke already. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Got a potential Model 2 on the Ethereums. Yeah. I'd still like Bitcoin to come higher. Oh, yeah, Luke. Oh, yeah, buddy. Like I said, I was approaching this as a swing position with deep targets. Little 21R trade. Obviously, it's got to like actually make it there, but I still don't believe you, Bitcoin. I don't think BTC's ready to die yet. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I'm just talking like, I still want this high taken. I'd like to even see a test on this little area right here. I may not care about that, but that's what I'd like to see. But as far as like more larger time frame macro TA, yeah, it looks like we distributed. See, let's clean this. Let's get all these things off of here. I'm looking at this as a range high, and this is a range low. looking at this as a potential Model 1 distribution. Internal to this range here. You have this low that created the high that looks to be breaking, indicating an order flow objective of here. And then if we initiate below that low, yeah, I think we're looking at a significant top here. I'd be pretty surprised if something like this didn't. It should take us to one of two things. Either takes us to our internal low again, because it's done that multiple times, or down here. So I suppose I do think Bitcoin's about to die. I thought I had a chart that sort of kind of explained that better. Aw, man. Now I kind of believe you. Hey, pre-sell in May and go away. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Q ripping back up, is it? Is the old Q doing this thing? Not too surprising. Oh yeah. Yeah, we done seen that. Like I said, I was like, that candle means business. But it really doesn't have the best high on it. It's kind of a poor high. relative to things like these lows. Bro. But also kind of has a poor low too, so I'm not trading it anyway. Oh, you know what I need to look at is Sol. Fuck. It's this 45 that did it here, huh? Yeah, that's a bearish move on Sol. It's coming for those lows. Shame too, because they're nice lows. But this is what happens when you break structure, right? Pay attention to the up, the down, the up, the good high, the break of structure, the displacement. The bull trap. It just wasn't high enough for me, man. I wanted to add. I'm shorter than Napoleon, but he seems to be strongest. He looks like a Model 2 distribution to me, so we'll go see if I can change my mind about it. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about a similar thing. Oh, it SFP'd that. What a shame. She had like this break here, right? Next high here. Upward structure starts to get a little loosey-goosey and start losing that there. These are the most significant amount of longs since market open exist here, which is here. That should be after market open, right? Yeah, and they be trapped, homie. Those longs be trapped, absorbed. I need some kind of lower high very soon, huh? Got this thing going on. What do we have for lower highs? Yeah, lower high was yesterday. But see, you can't go too high without breaking, some structure bullishly here. That's the problem. That it's you start coming up to areas like that, and you're going to break 30-minute structure bullishly. In which case, you need to wait for this. U.S. oil be climbing. I don't even remember what I said about that yesterday. I feel like I was pretty ambiguous about this yesterday. Well, we definitely identified this break. We were worried that it hadn't initiated out of the range yet. Yeah. You see it's popping up. You see it's popping ground. It's not bullish to be refilling this wick here. It's not bullish. Deviate the low. Deviate the low. Up we go. Lose some structure. Lose some structure. Remove some liquidity. Even sucked up this little piece of demand. No, I missed it. I mean, you had a large order here. I guess whatever. You got. I'm concerned that it's refilling this wick, but you do have a slight shift in structure here. See, I can't recommend that though. No, this wick complicates it all for me. I can't. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Luke. When I was 16 years old, gas was $1 a gallon. 99 cents. Price of crude was 120 a barrel. $120 a barrel. Now all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. Am I fucking lying? Maybe I'm fucking lying. Maybe it's $20 a barrel. I thought it was. Oh. I gotta delete this chart. It has all the TA on it from when Bearded Mike wanted me to do the weekly to the 30-minute. Yeah, whatever. no harm, no foul. It's all outside of this anyway, so. I think we're going to see a reaction off this low because we didn't take this high or mitigate this. The fact that you're, yes, I definitely covered displacement. So can you ask the question again, Jason, and I'll cover it again? Is it, what do I mean by displacement? Because we definitely covered displacement yesterday. Oh, last 48 hours. Down when it seems last 48 hours. Yeah. Yeah, we broke some structure, Holmes. We SFP'd. We double topped. Here's another simple perspective on BTC. There's that one chart. Where's that one chart? Whatever. We'll make it this chart. That's your range high. And this is your range low. And this entire event up here may be a manipulation for a bearish expansion. No. I want that to be red. I was like, why does this chart look weird? Because it's a fucking Phoenix spot chart. Just like this was a manipulation. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. All right, man. Can we get outside of orb so we have something to fucking talk about? Jesus. Oh, just wanted to know if it's just a fair value gap or does it have to break structure? Yes to both. Yes to both. Let's talk about it. Can we use the Coinbase chart for this? Oh, sure, why not? Yeah, you want to how do I want to explain this? Chop chop buttercup. Well, Coinbase didn't take the high. What a shame. Anyways, you start losing your up structure here, right? So let's say that the displacement only took you right to that, and then SFP'd it. That wouldn't be overly bearish, I don't think. But when that displacement then breaks this structure and hits demand, you should see a low form if bullish. Indicating, you know, like a higher target, right? Or like a higher order flow objective. But instead what happened yesterday is on New York Open, everybody bought this high and got absorbed, and then it displaced again, breaking further structure. So yeah, displacement, or think of it as a fair value gap with a break of structure. Displacement is just a fair value gap, but if it breaks structure, you got to pay attention. Cadillac running. D'Angelo McClear rocks. D'Angelo McClear does rock. Yeah, I bet you do rock, bro. Oh man, if you dislike trading S&Ps, you gotta go trade something other than crypto. And I hate, God, I don't know. It even happens on the traditional assets. See, I love trading SFPs, so. Actually, my favorite thing to trade. But everything does it. Everything does it. Pretty gnarly SFP right there. Into an SFP down here. They're all over the place. They're all over the place, even on this chart. There's an SFP there. They're everywhere. God, they're everywhere. SFP here. I still just want to short it. I had a feeling there was going to be a reaction here because we didn't take this first. Oh, we already talked about this, so we sure did. It's a good high. Weak reaction at that low. Alright, I probably gotta start talking about what I'll do with all this later on today because it's not gonna give me anything this morning, so. And I'm gonna have to leave here pretty soon. Oh, God, that's a pain in the ass to deal with here. Still just, dude, I wanted that 1 hour order block. That was the best place for me today. If we can make an initiation here, then maybe we can form something else. Yeah, currently, this is still where I want to short. But if we can initiate here, then I guess I would be looking to this zone. Oh, it drives me bananas that it won't let me draw candles on top of candles. It makes me so sad. Go peek around, find the odd men out. Yeah, I don't care for the high on that. See if our SL is up here. Is the BTC sweep finally? Are we heading way lower? I think we have the. I'll show you my rules on an SFP entry. I think we have the potential to go much. I think we have the potential to go all the way back to 60K. Honestly, probably a little bit lower than 60K. My thesis for a long time has been for many moons, my thesis has been that the bottom of the bear market is here. And this would be your 60K low on Bitcoin. That's a good question. I've never owned Bitcoin my whole life. Yeah, I would definitely consider it. I'd super consider it. I think if you want to own Bitcoin and you're not buying it at 60K, I mean like some, that sounds crazy. SFP entries. SFP entries. We're going to go to a chart because I know it's going to really accurately display what I'm looking for instead of me just having to draw it. This is exactly what I'm looking for on an SFP. Okay, this is not exactly what I'm looking for, but the principle's the same. There's a couple of things that I want to look out. Here's the first thing I want to be aware of as we approach a low. I want to know if there's been any signs of bearish removal of liquidity, right, on the way down. And in this case, there was, right? So if you were on a smaller time frame, this stuff would be super concerning to me. This is a massive extended range, so the rules change a little bit here. I mean, how big is this thing? It looks huge. Multi-month range, right? So if we were reading a 5-minute chart, I would be a lot more concerned about these removals of the liquidity prior to approaching it. But this is my general thesis. I want price walking to the low, not running to the low. And I want these prior supply ranges to have been mitigated. And then I want to break a structure. So, now this one here, like we tapped the low and immediately broke 12-hour structure. So, candlestick perspective-wise, imagine we're reading a 5-minute chart. I'm going to be super alarmed about these, but I'm also going to notice that, like, hey, we just hit discount held, we purged the buy-side liquidity, and we immediately broke structure. That's a long every time. Or short every time if you see it in the inverse. It's all about the breakage. It's all about the walking to the line and then breaking structure. Where's more SFPs? We'll find more SFPs. Let's do some Bitcoin ones. Okay, so you see price take this high. It's not a break because it does not exceed deviation threshold. Okay, check. Bada boom, bada bing. You've got a major low here, interior to the range. Get on the damn wick, bro. So what does your structure look like from this low to this high? And when does it break bearishly? Breaks bearishly here. So short that, cover that. Primary initial target is this. We're ultimately aiming for this low. You get that low. On that low, break structure. So we're covering that low. And just the same way as if we break the primary structure here, then we're targeting this low again. Up here we broke this structure. Remitigated supply. Just targeting this low for sure. Break that low. We target this low. Just gotta have that breakage structure there. Alexo Crypto, how's the weather in Vegas, my guy? All right. I'm going to flip up the music a little bit as I prepare to head out of here. I'm going to go rock us on the way out, man. Fuck it. Okay. Like I said, I'm already shorter than Napoleon, so I didn't miss too much on market open. Here's what I'm looking for next, and it's not even present, and it may not ever be present. I want an inefficiency. I wanna see something really plow down, and then I want to see essentially a bear flag from there that starts to flatten out. That pulls its top side liquidity, breaks the lower side liquidity, and then I want to slap the sauce on it. That's what I want to see. And outside of that, does anybody have any final questions for me? Because I still love you, and I'm still rooting for you, and there's still not a damn thing you can do about it. Still so happy about the call yesterday. The call yesterday was good stuff, man. It was good stuff, man. Where'd that go? $77,452, huh? $77,452. $77,452. Yeah, you get the point. This side. Or like a retest orb, right? I just play around, yeah. Hi, man. I've had to take a shit for like 30 minutes, so I'm gonna leave. Oh, XRP. We ain't seen XRP in a minute, man. Looking for Model 1 action on this. I bid y'all to do.